sun coming up, coffee going down.
Here's just a quick video update. This is late Sunday afternoon. You won't see this till next Saturday. Still smoking Stratford. Have to say, pretty good. I've been mixing it normal out of the tin, and it's not as good with as much freak, but it's still good. People ask me all the time why I don't show more of my pipes, my finished pipes. Well, most of the time is because it's early Saturday morning when I make my videos while I'm getting started making pipes. And I just never get around to showing the finished pipes. Well, I got two finished today, two stubby pot billiards. And I sold them both before they even went on eBay. Both guys contacted me through Instagram and basically bought them before I even had them finished, even made. So that's really cool. They're not going to hit eBay this week. Again, like I said before, anytime somebody does see something on eBay from me and wants to buy it and save some money outside eBay, get in contact with me either through Instagram or my emails on the end of my business card on all my videos. Like I said, these two are already sold, but I'll go ahead and show them real fast. Look at it. Really nice grain on top of these bowls. The lighting out here isn't very good, but nice pipes. That was one. And another guy wanted the same thing, David, but he wanted to know if it was finished yet. And I said, no, it didn't start on it yet. So he wanted it all brown with a white stem. Grain on this one also is really nice. It just doesn't show good out here. Extreme craggy rustication on this one as well. That's all I had. Like I said, I'll add this to next Saturday's video. Hope everybody has a great work week, and I'll see you boys and girls later. And a good Saturday morning, as always, pipe smokers. Got a lot of stuff to do to this weekend, especially today. It's not going to rain today. Daniel's trying to get his toys up on the shelf again. I'm going to do a new one today. Another Geo. Well, this is actually Cornell Diehl. I'm going to try the Redburn. Don't think I ever had this one. Get down. This one is portions of white and dark barley. The white barley is what throws me off because I don't like white barley, but we'll see. Red and bright Virginias. Incorporate dark fire Kentucky. Topped with dark rum and molasses pressed into a crumble cake. We'll give that a try. Like I said, I got 100 things to do today. My mind's just, you can see my trolling motor back there. I just opened up the box last night. I gotta try to attempt to get that hooked up today. Get all 3 of my deep cycle marine batteries out on the boat. Get the cover off. Try to get the trolling motor mounted up. I gotta run and get some bolts and stuff for it today. Wanted to try to get a pipe made today, and I gotta fix a retaining wall out back. I had basically short length telephone poles. Get out of there! Trying to eat the motor box already. Down into the ground over years they rotted and they finally broke loose. So I got some stuff. I'm gonna try and fix that today as well. Got a huge bomb in the mail the other day from Piper Dave. He kept saying, when he was out in Wyoming, he kept saying when he come back to Maryland that he was going to send me some HU stuff. Well, he asked, get down. He asked me what my favorite was, and I told him haymaker and dock worker. I believe that's what I said. I was under the impression that that's what he was going to be sending me, was maybe like a tin of dock worker and haymaker. And, well, we'll get into that. Let's give this a crack. Needless to say, everybody knows like a broken record, the generosity YouTube pipe community is just awesome. I'll be taking these tins with me to our next pipe meetup to share. That'll be awesome as well. Maybe when I have my next contest, and I'll be taking them to the Ohio Pipe Show in August. Dunhill's wanting to smell it. Oh, Dunhill likes this one. You like that one, buddy? You can just barely see his ear. You like that? Oh, don't lick it. You like that? Is that good? Uh-oh. I think he smells the rum. Anyway, as I was saying, this damn mount. I need a new one. Traditional broken crumble cake. Very strong on the rum. Get in there and get you some of that. Go on now. Look at it! Looks really nice. I think I have enough broken in there to where I don't have to slice that or break it apart. Let me dry this out and we'll be back.
Feel the burn, baby. Feel the Redburn.
And we're back. Smoking is definitely in a cob. I'm one of them kind of guys that when I know I got a lot of stuff to do, I just get all panicky and nervous and there's not enough hours in the day. Getting back to my new trolling motor real fast. What happened to the days where you could just buy something, hook the positive and negative up to the battery, clamp it to the side of your boat and go? I know I bought a fancier trolling motor and it has the GPS and the spot lock and all that, but geez. Here's the head unit I gotta mount. That's the sensor. Dunhill wants that too. That has to be mounted somewhere on the boat. That's basically your GPS for the trolling motor. And they tell you to recommend an inline fuse, inline 1 amp fuse. Of course, they don't give you one. And here's the remote control for the boat, the motor. It's actually like an old cell phone. Nice though. Look at it. You can basically control the whole trolling motor with this. I know you can also do it with your smartphone too, with an app. You can control it that way as well. And they give you a lanyard with it to hang around your neck or whatever you want to do with it. But I gotta mess with that today. I gotta make 2 deep cycle. I bought 2 Bass Pro batteries. I couldn't afford the lithium batteries. They're like $500, $600, $800 a piece. I bought 2 Bass Pro Deep Cycle Marine 31 group size batteries. I gotta wire them up to make 24 volt. Get out of there. Now he's trying to get the styrofoam from the trolling motor. Come on, get over here. I'll be back. I know. Daddy yelled at you, huh? You just want to play. Huh? You just wanted to play. Ugh. Puppies are definitely just like a 6-7-year-old kid. But I'm rambling about things. You don't want to hear about all my boat issues. I know I say this a lot, but this reminds me of another Cornell Diehl blend. I'm trying to think which one it is. You know, I don't know if it's because it's on my mind or not, but it kind of reminds me of The Beast, which is ironically coming out. It's probably because of the rum. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. It has that chemical aftertaste I associate with the toppings, but that usually goes away after it dries more. Nice looking though. Always the camera out, the lighting out here, but anyway. I have 4K on this phone, but I can't record in it because a lot of you, when I tried there a couple years ago, said you couldn't see the video. I don't know what the issue was. Little harsh, like I said, chemical taste. That will most likely definitely go away after it dries. But better than I thought it was going to be. I taste brown sugar, spice, pepper. And some of you last week had said, well, you gave Stratford a pretty high score. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that because like I said, I did pick out more Perique out of the tin to put it in my pipe, so it wouldn't have been as good to me. A normal pinch of tobacco out of the tin would probably be about a 5.5. I had a backup out here ready for me today. If you haven't had this yet, I'm telling you, this is a hidden gem of mine that I found last year along with some other stuff. This is probably my 5th tin. Excellent stuff. I just cracked this Thursday, I believe. It's one of my new favorites. Been smoking it for a year or two now. Blend that harkens back to porch setting and checkers playing. I still got a head cold as well. Red Virginia's combined with Dark Fire Kentucky, Burley, and a bit of Latakia for a classic laid-back American English mixture. Really good stuff. To me, it's more light on the Latakia, so if you're not a big Latakia guy, that's why I like it. Because just a little bit. Diehl, leave the box alone. Anyway, I know a lot of you have had this one and a lot of you like this one. Like I said, I will report back on this one late throughout the day in a comment after it dries. It's just middle of the road average for me. Yeah, I'm almost positive the chemical taste will go away after it dries. Let's get into this balm. God. Yeah. I don't know what to send Dave back. What do you send somebody that apparently has everything? And not meaning that in a bad way, in a good way. I'm not trying to be a smart aleck. Like I said, I was on the impression he was sending me a couple tins. And I asked him, is there a unicorn or something that you would like to try to smoke that you couldn't find? He hasn't answered me back yet. He doesn't live, I guess, too far from me. I mean, Maryland's not that far away. I actually bought my pontoon boat in Maryland. So he said maybe this summer he'd come down and go fishing with me. I'd take him out. Absolutely. That'd be awesome as well. I was trying to get a few guys to meet up this summer and go out, have some pipes or cigars and do some fishing and BS. And anyway, let's get into this. I'm rambling way too much. These are all, he sent me tins of 5 each of these. Night Owl. Unbelievable. 5 Night Owls. 5 Flanagans. And I have to go back and look. I can't remember if I had Flanagan. I know I'm pretty sure I had Night Owl. Get down, buddy. 5 Tillermans. He just blew my cellar up. 5 Dock Workers, which was one of my favorites. Like I said, Dock Worker and Haymaker, I believe, were my 2 favorites. And I liked White Horse and Janneman Flake. I did a top 5 HU there a couple of years ago, and he sent me 5 Sunset. I can't remember if I had that one or not either. Unbelievable. I mean, like I said, I was expecting like 2, maybe 3 tins. Then he went ahead and sent me a 100-gram tin of Director's, 3 100-gram tins of Director's Cut. Unbelievable. Dave. Like I said, I have an idea, something to pay him back, but I'm still waiting to see what if he would like something specifically. I have a tin of Director's Cut still open. And to be honest, I didn't like it as much as I did years ago when I bought it from HU in Germany. I mean, from Estervil's in Germany. So that'd be interesting to try and compare to see if I think it's changed at all. And the Haymaker, of course, the Dock Worker and the Haymaker was unlike any Virginia I ever had in my life. Let's see if I can find another one of those tins right now. I just scattered them all over. Anyway, the Haymaker, oh, it's not going to say on the tin. Anyway, the Haymaker has Virginias from like Africa and I think Brazil, or, you know, it's not from Virginias from the States. So I can't wait to share them at our next meetup and let some of them guys try some of these tobaccos that they probably never had. Thanks again so much, Dave. Because I seen the box on the porch and my wife was like, let me guess, you got another order of briar in, right? And I said, no. And she goes, that's tobacco. And I said, yep. I mean, I just got 50, 60 tins in the last week or two. I just bought a bunch of GLPs. I gotta slow down. I'm definitely ready for the apocalypse. I have been for years. My goal was to have enough tobacco, cigars, and bourbons for when I retire. And I've well exceeded that years ago. And I'm still only 55. Planning on going till I'm 62 probably. I'll be 56 in June. Anyway, this videos went way long. You had this one, leave your thoughts below. I'll definitely let this sit out all day and dry and try it again later. That is about all I got. Oh, the two pipes that I made last week, I showed, you've seen it probably in the beginning of this video. David and Leon bought them last week before they even made eBay. That was pretty cool. They both got them and they both liked them. And they both sent me a picture of them smoking the pipe. I'll put that in this clip as well. I'll talk to you boys and girls later.